Hey guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you guys about making profit from your unit. You really want to make sure that the numbers make sense before you actually go out there and call the landlord. What units are you going to get? What should you stay away from? So that's what you guys are going to be learning from this, but it's really easy if you understand the math. So let's say hypothetically a unit, the average rent in that location, you see a house, you love it, you want to check it out, it actually costs about $2,000. So unit cost $2,000, okay, $2,000 per month. There's an average of 30 days in a month, right? And so I want you to take that $2,000, you have to divide that by 30. 30 is the number of days in a month, so you want to divide 2,000 divided by 30, and that gives you an average of 66. So look at this, the landlord is pretty much charging you $66 a night for that particular unit. So this $66 is telling you what is the minimum you can charge a night for your guests. If you don't get any bookings, which I highly doubt that, in your low seasons, what should you go to the lowest? Because guess what? Somehow you still want your guests to pay you for that unit, even if it's a low season. So this is the minimum you can charge per night. But now, how can you make sure that this unit stays booked at a profitable rate for you? And how much do you want to make off of that unit? But before we go there, I want to talk to you guys about rental arbitrage. This is what you're going to be doing for during this period. It's what is called rental arbitrage. So rental arbitrage is you taking something, an apple, for $1 and selling it for $3, and you're making a profit off of it. So this is what you're going to be doing. You're taking Mr. John Doe's apartment or his house that he's renting out to you, and you're renting it for an average that is going to give you a profit, and whatever goes after he's paid and taxes and fees are paid is your profit. So if he charges you $66 a minimum per night and you want to make $1,500 after all utilities, so let's say $500 for utilities every month, so that's an average of $2,500. Gives you $2,500 is your monthly expenses for that particular unit. And then you want to make $1,500, right? You want to make projected profit $1,500. So what would be the average nightly rate for you to make this profit? How much will you charge a night for your guests? I want you to I'll use one of my units I actually have right now. We're gonna be using an average of $180 a night. So I charge that particular unit the $180 a night, $100 per night, and that gives me about $5,400. So guys, look at the math, okay? You're renting this unit from Mr. John Doe for $2,000 a month. You're paying utilities for $500. You're already at $2,500. Okay, your nightly rate for this particular unit is $180 a night. But then if you do the math, you add 180 times 30, you're actually making about $5,400. So if you pay Mr. John Doe and your utilities for night, what would that be? You have to do the math, subtract this, 14 times 6, I think it's something 7, 3, 2, 4, 2. This 2,900, 14, what's 14 minus 5? Ooh, that's bad. I don't know math, guys. What is this? I think it's 2,900. 14 minus 5, I think it's 2,900. Okay, but do the math, don't quote me. Anyways, so you're literally, your profit, after you pay Mr. John Doe for his rent, you're paying him for his rent. After you pay your utilities for that unit for $2,500, if you keep your unit rent at $180, guys, a night, you're going to be making anywhere between $5,400 and above. And this is what is going to be your profit for that particular unit, is $2,900. But keep in mind, you only wanted to make $1,500. So this is really good. You want to really go ahead and call the landlord. Now, is this doable? Absolutely, it's 100% doable, because I actually have a unit that stays booked at least 25 days in a month. So if your unit stays booked 25 days in a month, right, and you're not getting booked for the last 5 days, you can be losing just about $500 here, $500 to $600. You still have your profit in hand and some change. So yes, guys, the numbers make sense. Just do this simple math. Whatever it is the rents are for that unit, just take the numbers and multiply it, divide that by the number of days in a month. That's what's gonna let you know. And then you want to come up, okay guys, I want to make 1,500 off of this unit. It's very, very easy. Now you have run the math, you know this makes sense. What you're gonna do is you're gonna call Mr. John Doe and introduce yourself and tell him what you do. And if he says yes, come ahead and check it out. Guys, go ahead and go and check out that unit, because guess what? These numbers make sense. This is the average you can charge. Even during the slow seasons, you still can charge $66 for that particular unit, and it's gonna stay booked. It is working, it does work. If people see a unit for $66 a night in a nice hot spot, they're gonna get it, even if it's for 2 nights. So guys, these numbers make sense. I want you to apply this when you're looking for your next unit. You have to make sure the numbers make sense before you call the landlord. If this was able to help you in any way, shape, or form, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also follow me on Instagram, Nursepreneur Academy. I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao.